All right, guys, I'm excited. I am stoked. I am grateful for life and everything in between. And so wanted to, you know what, you guys, really quick, my son is downstairs. Somebody is ringing my door. Let me let him in. It's the builders. Melody, if you can, I'm going to have somebody take us out on the field. So you choose the person, have their camera on, and you bring that person, have that person bring us out on the field. So Melody, if you can take over for 1 second while I open the door, I think it's the builder. Hang tight.
Okay, good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. Is that Roxanne Adams on the call? Hold on. Are my eyes deceiving me right now? I might need glasses. Is that you, Rox? Oh yeah, my eyes are deceiving me. That must not be Roxanne Adams because she does not get on group coaching this early in the morning. If you know her. Let's go ahead and let my boy Andrew Lynn take us off the field this morning. Andrew, I see you out there doing big things for Team Fast and SoCal. I love your energy. I got to spend some time with you in Vegas for the sales mastery, and I know you were just out there at another event recently. So I just want to have you take us off of the field and give us some good energy this morning.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's happy Friday. I mean, it's the end of a work week, but for us as realtors, we are just getting started because usually Saturdays and Sundays are when we get the work done. So everyone have a great weekend. Go do lots of showings, open houses, and meet lots of clients and make it a productive work week or weekend so that we can make it a successful end of the year. We're coming to the last 2.5 months, but we still have a lot of opportunities out there, and let's make it a good end of 2022. So let's crush it and see everyone soon.
Love it. Love it. Melody, thank you. It was the builder. They had to look at the plumbing. I was like, I didn't call for. Anyways, we're good now. But I love that you chose Andrew. Andrew's been a man of action and also a man of saying, you know what? There's some things that I'm not doing that I know I should be doing. And he's made some significant changes in his business. So you guys, I'm glad that Andrew started off with that. You officially have 72 days left in this year. Think about that, right? 72 days left in 2022. And it's really crazy to think. What I want to share with you guys, and I want to ask you guys, is have you been completely disciplined, right? And I want you guys to get really, really honest with your answers here. Have you been completely disciplined? Have you been fearless? Have you been consistent? And have you been relentless in your pursuit to achieve all the things that you said that you want to achieve in this business? Answer those questions. This is the time, you guys, where intensity is going to matter. When your guys' elevated activities are going to matter more than they've ever mattered. Here's what I want everybody to do. By a show of hands, give me a reaction on the reactions screen down below. If you can. How many of you right now have an accountability person in your life? Somebody that you're going to say, hey, it's Jazz Jenkins. I want to call you. Make sure that you're making your calls. Sam, did you make your calls? Hey, let's role play. Hey, let's get on the calls together. Hey, let's go door knocking. How many of you actually have a person in your life that is accountable, that you are accountable to? Based on the screen, I'm seeing 2 people right now have accountability people. Here's what I want you guys to do. And okay, Cynthia does. I figured as much. Chris has somebody, Melissa, Vanessa, Sakia, she better raise her hand, right? So I love this. I love this. Here's the thing, you guys. What I want you to do is I want you to take your accountability people to the next level. And here's what I want you to do. I want to encourage everybody on the screen today to start their own accountability group. And that accountability group needs to have 3 people that are helping you be accountable. That person might fill in the voids where someone else does. Maybe your accountability person fell off and they're not really stepping up and they're not being there for you. So it's like, cool, let me go to Melody. Okay, cool, I'm gonna go to Melissa. But this is a time where you need to lean in and create more accountability people around you so you can raise your own activity, raise your own bar, and be around people that are gonna truly, truly work for you, by you, with you, push you, right? So self-led accountability groups. I don't care who it is, you guys, pick a couple people, but like, what's up, Lucy? I see what you're doing out in the community. I'd love for you to be my accountability person. Let's bring Yolri in. Let's bring Tony in. My advice to each of you is to start something that is bigger than just one person right now. You guys need it. We all need that additional layer of support. So I want to encourage you guys to truly, truly lean into starting your own accountability groups. You guys, this is when you need each other. So lean into that. Highly, highly recommend. And I want you guys to know this. I wrote some notes this morning. I want you to know that you are completely in charge. Whether you have a lot of money right now or whether you have a little bit of money, I want you guys to know that you're going to be okay. You're going to be all right. You have family, you have love, you have light, you have energy, you have the ability to get out of bed every single day. You're going to be all right. So whether you have $1 or you have $1 million, I promise you this, you guys, you will be all right. I remember a time, and it's not too distant, where I was literally working at a 5-star resort and didn't have any money to stay anywhere because I was transitioning, and I would sleep in the back of an old Lincoln Navigator. And I remember this, and I'm in Napa, right? And you have all these bougie ass people, and I go to this 5-star resort, do my thing. And then where was I sleeping? I was sleeping in the Navigator, and then waking up in the Navigator, going to the gym, getting dressed, showering, working out, and then going back to the resort, you guys. But here's the thing, you guys are okay. No matter where you're at, things are going to be okay. But it is nobody's responsibility. Nobody's. You guys have to own this. Like I said, are you being fearless? Are you being relentless? Are you being disciplined? Are you being consistent? All these things that we talk about, great videos, go out in your community. You guys are hearing it from me. You're hearing it from Kenny. You're hearing it from your brothers and sisters. You're seeing it at events. You're hearing it on masterminds. You're watching it on, or hearing it on podcasts. Why? Why aren't you doing the things that you know are going to drive your business? Like, why? You guys got to be relentless right now. Take a hold of this and said, you know what? I'm going to own this. I'm going to own this. So what I want to do right now is when we talk about action, we have people on this call right now that are taking action, that are achieving results in their business, that are making contacts. I saw a guy the other day, he does $100 million in production up in Canada. Forgot the dude's name, but it'll come to me. But they said, how did you get to the level that you're at? He's like, I did the math. He's like, I realized what my contact to list ratio was, and I literally stuck to that for 5 years. You know what his math was? He said, I'm going to make 50 contacts a day, and he did that for 5 years straight. Dude has $100 million business. All he did was did the math, head down. No, I can't talk. I'm working right now, and is doing $100 million in production in Canada by himself. That's a plan. Is it simple? Pretty much. You guys can do more than that, but he made a commitment to himself, and he did that for 5 straight years, and his business has gone through the roof. So what I want to do is I want somebody start us off today. I want to know high-level activities that you're doing right now. What is action that you're taking in your business right now that is showing you the most results? What is happening? What's going on? What's a community event that you're doing? What is a, an organization that you're a part of? Whatever the case is, I want somebody, yeah, John Tsai, I want somebody to share right now their high level strategies and what, hold on, son, and what is working for you right now. So who's going to start it off? I want to hear high level strategies. Excuse, can you see what I'm doing over here? We're coaching.
Morning, Silas.
Okay. All right. So who's going to start out? Who wants to grab the mic? Say hi, everybody. Say, listen, I want you to keep it moving. Say it. Keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Dreams, goals, vision. That's right.
Both.
Monkey. All right. Listen, you guys, hear it from Silas. Dreams, goals, vision, monkey. Who's going to grab the mic first and talk to me about their high level strategies? I see a hand up. When one hand goes up, multiple hands go up. Let's hear from you, Melody. Let's go ahead and start it.
I have a couple of community events that I'm doing. One of them, I'm doing a trunk or treat event in downtown Walnut Creek. It's hosted by the city of Walnut Creek, and it's going to be at Civic Park from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. next Friday on the 28th. We're going to be out there handing candy and treat bags out to over 5,000 families. I am super nervous because I'm one person, I'm hella pregnant, and I don't know if I can talk to 5,000 families at once, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I committed to it and I bought a lot of candy from the dollar store. So I've got like candy all over my living room right now. I'm like stuffing treat bags, I'm giving out stickers. I bought like this canopy tent with my brand and my logo on it. It was a big expense, but I invested in it because I know the community events are something that I want to start doing on a consistent basis. So I'm going to be reusing that for all of my events. I'm really excited about it. Um, and then I'm doing a moms in real estate event. I realized that I have a lot of questions, and that's a great excuse to throw an event and talk to a lot of moms and have them answer my questions. So, we're doing an event in Walnut Creek on December 15th. Patty Goodspeed is going to be sponsoring the event. She's also going to be one of my keynote speakers. A lot of exciting things in the works now that we're going into the holiday season. I just like this is a time of excitement and getting involved with families and the community and learning how to give back. I love like moving at a little bit of a slower pace now that I'm pregnant, and I feel like the holiday seasons is a perfect excuse to like connect with people because who's gonna say no to a pregnant lady? Let's be honest. So that's about it.
I love it. I love it. And here's the thing. Melody can make some excuses right now. She can make some excuses and say, my feet are sore. I'm tired. I don't have enough energy and vitality, but no matter what, she says, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this because I want to make sure that 2023 is my best year ever. And so I absolutely love this. What you're going to hear before I go to Vanessa is you're going to start to hear a theme. And the theme's going to be rooted in two things: community and contribution. I promise you, you're going to hear this left and right. So Vanessa Vo, I want to hear from you. What's up on your end? What are you doing right now to take massive action to push the needle forward in your own business?
Hey, good morning, everybody. Well, first off, we have goodie bags. We're going to be dropping off. Me, Michael Spivey, and Moss yesterday were working at the office pretty much from 9 till about 7, trying to figure out how this flyer is going to look, what's going to go in this goodie bag. And nonetheless, definitely I have more than one accountability partner because I am literally all over the place. But I know that, if once I wake up and, I have something that I've committed to, I say it out loud to my, accountability partners. I don't even know if they know I'm their accountability partners or that they're that they're mine, but nonetheless, I show up because I've said it to them, and I'm not going to let them down because if I let them down, that's also letting myself down. So I'm definitely, not giving up as far as like making sure my 1 hour phone calls to prospects, that's nonetheless every day that's a must. Not only am I doing the drop-offs, we're also doing the Halloween party. Oh my God, I'm losing my voice. And then, so after we're doing a pumpkin coloring contest to, pretty much invite everybody to the Halloween party. After, we do the party, we're going to circle back and do thank yous for all those that pretty much entered the coloring contest. And yeah, so pretty much just constantly staying, out there, being in front of the community.
I love this. So Vanessa, walk us through some of these numbers. What have you done year to date in your business, and what is in your pipeline if you were just to forecast over the next 2 months?
1 second, I have a sheet and a Pacheco. Yes. 1 second.
Get your sheet. Let me see it. Let me share it with the world. I love this. Sakia pulled out a piece of paper that was about this big yesterday because I said, show me your plan. She pulled out this piece of paper that's literally this big. All right, Vanessa, listen, you guys, there's going to be some key things that you're hearing about forecasting, about where her business is, and she understands where it's coming from. So Vanessa, hit them.
So year to date, I've done about 46,000 in as far as what I brought home for my commission. The goal was supposed to be 90,000, but your girl is still working at it. But so pretty much in order for me to get where I need to be, I need 2 appointments a month. And in order for me to get those 2 appointments, I need to set 18 appointments. Or in order for me to get the 2 buyers, I need 18 appointments a month.
I love this. I love this. So you figured out your ratio based on your past clients and what it took for you to get them in a contract. You're basing it off of that pattern.
Mhm.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And as you get and you grow, what you'll do is you'll start to shorten that down. You'll start to shorten that down. So I love this. I love this. And I love that you already have your plan set in stone. So you guys, I have tons of hands going or coming up. So Vanessa, I appreciate all of your contributions and I love this plan. Realtor Lucy Spencer, let's go over to you. Let's hear what's going on. What are you doing right now to take action in your business that's going to move your needle? And Linda will come to you next and we'll work the room. Sophia, Joellen, and then Cynthia.
Hey everybody, good morning. Okay, so I do these community events a lot, and the one that I have coming up right now is tomorrow. It's a self-defense and safety awareness class, and so I've really been promoting this like super hard. It's going to be at the gym, and I've had so much like positive feedback from it. Like so many people are reaching out, like wanting another one already. Like this one hasn't even happened yet, you know. So I think it's really great to like offer things that are bringing the community like some value, right? And I try to do like was thinking of something different because you know I see a lot of like Halloween stuff, and so I wanted to do something different. And then like I'm always collaborating with the gym too. I'm always trying to increase the membership, so I have like this dual mindset on what my motivation is. And then the following weekend I have a pop-up. So at least once a month or every other month, I allow different small businesses to come into the gym and set up, and they set, you know, there's music and food and they're selling whatever it is that they make. And so that's going to be next weekend. So I've been doing these started actually in the beginning of COVID because everybody was not working. So one person reached out to me, I was like, okay, let's do this. And then it kind of took off from there. So we ended up doing them once like every other month or so. And so it's just continued to grow. And I think a lot of people ultimately decided not to go back to work, right? Now they've discovered they have this passion for making candles or whatever it is. So it's been really, really great. And at the office too, like we're always putting stuff together. We're already working on our food drive for next month. And after that will be a toy drive. I'm playing in a softball game to raise toys. And you know, a lot of this stuff isn't even related to real estate, right? But like putting yourself out there and just, you know, always coming from your heart and wanting to give back, like people see that. And I get a lot of people that reach out to me because they think that they feel like they align with me and they want to work with me. So networking too, you know, I'm out there and I'll be honest, like it's been tough in recent months. I feel like I kind of got like scatterbrained and I was maybe doing too much. And so I've really like tried to hone down on my schedule. So I would love accountability partner.
I love this. I love this. And here's the thing. So everything you're doing, it's non-real estate related, but it has everything to do with real estate because we've said this time and time again, the people that are truly leaning into their community are the ones that are really winning right now, because that's how you're known is that, oh, the community person, the one that puts on these challenges, the one that's helping us learn how to punch people in the throat. And then when they see your page and they follow you, like, wow, she's also serving the community in real estate. I like her because of what she does in the community. That's someone that I would want to align with and help me with my real estate goals. Good for you, Lucy.
Yeah, it's been really positive. And so I have a sale closing tomorrow. I mean, I'm sorry, Monday, I hope.
Yes.
Gone forever and ever. But you know, I'll say I'm at 10 transactions closed for the year. I want 4 more before the end of the year. And I'm really, really trying, like I said, to hone down on my schedule and like my activity. Because I really want next year to be, I want to double and triple my production.
Hell yeah. God, I love this. I'm so excited for you. So excited for what you guys are building. Let's go to one of your counterparts in Southern California. Let's hear from Linda. Linda, it seems like you had stopped for a moment, so I wanted to hear your contributions on the subject. Action.
How are you? Good morning, everyone.
How are you? I'm good.
Good. So yesterday I had an event at the local Washington middle school, and they asked me to be one of their sponsors. And normally we do like an activity to entertain the kids. So this time I want to do something different. And I purchased some duffel bags and filled them up with essentials. And the kids decorated them with designs and wrote messages. And those duffel bags are going to be delivered to a foster home near us. So they did something that was positive, and I talked to them about myself being in foster care and how, you know, something so simple and makes a big difference. And so I was able to talk to the teens and just let them know that it's important for them to do something kind for others. And it was really nice. I had a lot of families come, and a lot of people. I didn't even give them my information. They were just like, I want to know, do you have a business card? Can we stay in touch? And so there was a lot of people that were just like happy that we were doing that.
I love this. I absolutely love this. And what an
Yeah.
amazing cause. And I'm going to give some advice to everybody. I personally, this is just my opinion, I never give out business cards, ever. You know what I do? I don't give out business cards. But let's connect on social media. What is your Instagram handle right now? And I get them in my phone and follow them like instantly. I don't give out my phone number
Yes.
because I don't
I
want
told him to follow me. I told him follow me on Instagram, which is Linda Gonzalez Realtor.
Love it.
That's my, and I got some new followers. I got a lot of new followers, even some of the kids, because I took pictures of the kids. And
Yes.
so even some of the kids started following me.
I
And
love this.
this Sunday I have an event coming up, and that one's a little bit different. We're actually, I'm going to be talking to about 200 to 300 union workers for, it's construction and commercial drivers. And I'm going to be talking to them about home ownership and getting them ready.
God, I absolutely love this. And here's what I love.
Yeah.
I love this emergence of like, almost like public speaking engagements, right? You guys are all doing these things. You have to get in front of people. That's why I believe in like the power of being the best presenters ever. There's a book that I've been talking about because I'm rereading it. It's a reference book, The Exceptional Presenter. If you guys are going to be doing anything that is front of people, if you're going to be grabbing the mic, speaking at the chambers, going to, you know, union delegate meetings, whatever it is, highly, highly recommend that you read that book, and it will change the way that you present and the way that you structure your presentations. Linda, I absolutely love what you guys are doing. Cynthia Peterson, we'll go to you, and then Sophia will come to you. Appreciate your contributions.
Hi. So I have a few community events that I'm doing too. We have the pumpkin drive coming up tomorrow. But I went to Sandy Cruz's event yesterday, and it was super fun. It was this dog costume party benefiting a company that has, they basically take in only like old dogs and help them out. So that was incredible to see how other people are doing their events. So, and I've had like Vanessa come to my events before, and we love it when you guys come to like other team members events. It's so nice to get that support. So, you know, try and go out there and support each other too. But really quick, I just want to preface this by saying, like, I've been doing community events for 5 years now, and it's not about how many sales am I going to get out of this, because to be completely honest, I have had 0 sales out of it. It's about making sure that the community knows that you're there to contribute, there to help. And something that we just did last weekend was, instead of throwing an event, my husband and I, we volunteered at this zombie crawl. We saw over 1,600 people. We registered them in, and that then going out and hanging out with all the zombies afterwards was such a blast. And it cost us $0 to just be involved with the community and just be a part of it, instead of just be the one that's constantly throwing it. And keep tight on budgets. It doesn't have to be, your first event doesn't have to be this like huge event that's catered by the biggest and baddest. Keep it low cost, low key in the beginning, and get sponsors. Like, the lenders out there want to help you guys. So just try to use different avenues, because it's tight right now, right? Inflation's hella high. So just keep track of what you're spending so you don't overspend.
I love this, and I appreciate your contribution, Cynthia. Let me ask you this: for active prospecting, what are some of your non-negotiables? I know that throwing events, and you're doing great at throwing events, but when you think about like daily activities, daily schedule, outreaches, phone calls, emails, text messages, video campaigns, what does your cadence look like right now?
So once a week, my MailChimp goes out to 3 different lists that I have. When it's prospecting time, I call my expireds, my hot leads, SOI, past clients. I'm looking at my lead board over here. And then I have gone in and added myself into Ojo, Op City, so trying to get more of those online leads as well. And then something that I love is open houses, so I'm getting back into the hang of that as well.
Beautiful, beautiful. And just listen to the words, like being able to say, these are my target areas of focus. Sometimes, and you guys, I coach hundreds of agents, they say, well, I just don't know what to do today, right? Like knowing how to define what you're going to actually accomplish every single day, that is a huge part of your success in this business. I've always said this since day one, do not go about this business haphazardly. Oh, I'll do this, I'll dabble here. So you become a jack of all trades and a master of none. We were talking about this at a little mastermind yesterday. It wasn't a mastermind, but it turned into a mastermind. You're doing all these things, but you've not mastered one thing, right? And so being able to not just be a jack of all trades, being a master at something. And Cynthia, I absolutely love this contribution.
Oh, I forgot something. Sorry, can I add something real quick?
You got it, go.
I'm going to be hosting an investor panel for agents and for your consumers that are investors. And it's going to be at Oakland HQ on November 17th. It's a Saturday. So folks that work 9 to 5 regular jobs can come as well. And it's free. I'll have an Eventbrite link up by next Tuesday's meeting, so you guys can come and show up. And it's 3 investors that are telling us how they did it, their short-term rentals, their long-term rentals, in-state and out-of-state as well.
Love it. And really quick, before we move on to Sophia and Sakia, and then we'll get to Yolri and Nicole, I see other hands up. And another thing, gentlemen, where are you guys at? Seems like all the ladies are chiming in right now, gentlemen. Where are you guys at? I want to know what the plan is, because we have 72 days left in this year. I want to make sure that everyone's clear on their plan. But walk us through the numbers. Where are you at production wise right now? And if you were to forecast over the next 2 months and 9 days or 8 days, or however left we have for the year, what do those numbers look like for you?
Are you talking to me?
Yep.
Fuck, I'm embarrassed, to be quite honest. So GCI for this year is about 100,000 short of what it should be. It's at 66,000. Closed volume is at 4.6. Total pending right now is at 550. 1 active listing, 4 active buyers.
And you know what, Cynthia, part of this is you put your focus somewhere else, because here's what I know about you. When you put your mind to something, you go all in. When Cynthia was the head of education, that's where she put all of her focus. And what was something that went to the wayside? Not to the wayside, but she didn't put that much focus on it, was her own production. Well, she chose and she made a decision for herself to reach her financial goals, that the best route for her was to be a top producer. And so obviously we encourage that, we support her, and we want that for her. So now you've shifted your focus. What I've seen now is this recommitment to your overall goals, your financial goals, and you have a plan. And so I believe, without a shadow of a doubt, and I'm going to make a public declaration, 2023 will be your best year, and you'll hit 25 deals in this coming year. That's my declaration, and I see that without a shadow of a doubt.
Thanks, I appreciate
Let's
it.
go to Sophia. Sophia, let's hear from your contributions. And gentlemen, where are you?
So basically going off of what you just said about being a jack of all trades, I definitely recognize that's something that I need to focus on, is honing in on one thing. Also at the SAC training, that was something that was mentioned too. So my dad and I spoke about it, and we're like, okay, so Fridays are going to be our calendar days. We're going to really deep dive and plan out our next week, so that we're not starting on Monday just winging it or just doing what's immediately critical. So yeah, Fridays, calendar days. And then I wanted to go off the topic of contribution again, because it's definitely something that's really important to me. And I feel super lucky to have a team that also is very like-minded. So a lot of my team members have been helping me a lot with my upcoming event next Wednesday, Wind Down Wednesday. We're partnering with Sack Loaves and Fishes. So if you guys can make it, that would be really great. It's going to be really fun. There's not going to be like too much talking. It's going to be just socializing and having a good time. So that's super exciting. And we're also going to make it a common theme in the office. So expect more events in Sacramento and, you know, come out.
You guys, here's the great thing about this. Our office in Sacramento is ugly as fuck right now. It doesn't have any art. There's no like updated furniture. Obviously, we're working on that, right? And hey, Sacramento people, I understand, right? We're working towards some things, but no matter what, over the last 3 weeks, we have had more people in that office since the day that we opened. Yesterday, office was packed. Girls had their makeup on. We're shooting content. We have Matt Barba out there. We have a videographer, and it's just a bare bones office. But you know what? When the root in your identity is growth and contribution, I don't give a shit what the space looks like, right? Apple was created in a garage, right? So we're building something. And then all these people are coming to the office. You guys, I get chills talking about it because we're just getting started. There is nothing stopping Sophia from saying, hey, I want to talk to 5 top producers in this area, and I want to bring you in just for a quick mastermind and a huddle and to talk about your success and what you're doing in this market to achieve. Brand agnostic, just like we do at any of the other locations. So love what's going on in Sacramento. Sakia, let's go over to you. Now, I've had some time with Sakia over the last couple months, and Sakia is driven. And sometimes we say this, that sometimes you don't see the fruits of your labor, but it's not how you act in this business when you're at your highest moments, when you just got a $30,000 paycheck, when you're balling out, right? It's easy to be stoked and excited on life and look at everything and be really, really happy. It's when you're at really a tough point in this business where it hasn't really kicked off, but you know you're doing the work, you know it's going to take off, but to be able to stay in the fight, that's when true character is reflected. And I think, Sakia, right now, you are a living embodiment of true character in this business. When shit gets hard, you've gotten even tougher. So Sakia, I'd love to hear from you right now. What's going on? What's working? Let's hear about your action.
That's good that you said that, because I was thinking like one of the hardest things, you got to be able to sit in these uncomfortable places. And that's just what I'm doing, is learning how to sit in uncomfortable places and just be like, I'm okay. But I want to tell you this. I know a lot of us, like me as a new agent, I'm not into community. I don't have like, but this, I tell you this, my team is my community. And I come here and I show up and I do the work. This is my community, my team, because I don't know how to throw events and stuff like that. But I thank everyone on the team who got on the mic and shared, like Cynthia, how you start a community, the results of the community. So this is my community, and this is where I'm learning how, and I'm gonna branch off it one day and do my own thing. A lot of new agents, we don't have like this platform where, oh, we have all the sales, we can do the community events and stuff, and it's okay, guys. This is our community, and this is where we're gonna come to get those gems to learn how to do these things. So I appreciate my community and my team, because I'm not there yet, but this is it right here. And that's what I wanted to share. And I wasn't going to share that, but just to hear like everyone have all these events, I thank you guys for sharing, but this is the community right here. And all you have to do is just show up. And that's it.
I love it. Here's the thing, you guys, collective wisdom. You guys will hear me say that until I'm blue in the face. I am here as a moderator of thought and to provoke feelings. Then I turn it over to you guys and you hear from all your brothers and sisters, because I promise you, I can go down a long list of names of people that have learned and been contributors on this call. And so I absolutely love that, Sakia, and way to hang in there. Yolri, hopefully I'm saying your name correctly. I don't want to mess it up, but Yolri, what's your contribution on this topic?
Hi, Elias. Hi, everybody. I'm actually a new agent as well. And I'm in the process of onboarding onto this team, Fast Agents. Really excited to be here. Lauren and Cole have been very, very great at getting me involved. And so I did want to share, first I did want to introduce myself, but also I wanted to share that what I'm doing as a new agent is similar to what the previous speaker was saying about how, getting involved with other fellow real estate agents and trying to level up there. And so what I'm trying to do is reach out to everyone that I'm inspired by. So already in this call, I've been DMing people saying like, let's meet up. I want to pick your brain. I'm in Orange County. Let's do this. I reached out to Elias, sorry, the other day after your training. And I'm actually meeting up with, I'm blanking right now, but he was actually the guest speaker on the last training. I'm meeting up with him next week, going to the office, really showing up, and just learning as much as I can from people who are smarter than me. That's why I'm joining Team Fast. You guys are all smarter than me. I want to learn from each and every one of you, and just really surrounding myself with excellence so that I can level up. Because you hear time and time again, you become who you're surrounded by. So that's why I'm joining Team Fast.
Man, I'm really excited for you. And let's talk about this, you guys. On Monday, we had an amazing, on Wednesday, I forgot what day it was today. I thought today was Wednesday. But on Wednesday, we have Stephen Hurd come in and talk to you guys about building a referral network in feeder markets. That was we've had a lot of powerful speakers, but that right there can make an immediate impact on your business. And if you haven't done that, you guys go back, watch the recording and say, you know what, I'm going to do this. And start by making these connections in these feeder markets. Who do you know in Texas? Who do you know in Houston? Who do you know in Georgia? Who do you know in Southern California that you guys can form alliances and partnerships with? Like, start making your own referral network, building your Instagram your Facebook group chat. Like, start building that, because I promise you guys, we got to get more creative. And one of the most creative ways right now to build your business and keep that steady stream of leads coming in is referral networks. And we're seeing this across. We have people that have built their whole entire company off of their referral networks. Follow Treasure Davis. Treasure Davis does the same thing, and she has built an empire, and she's continuing to grow. So love this, Yolri. Thank you for your contribution. Joe Ellen, I don't know if you can talk right now. All I see is your forehead. All right, there you are. Hi, Joe Ellen. What's up? What's your contribution on this? Let's hear what's moving your needle.
Good morning. Events. I have so many events coming up. Healthcare event, a senior event, ugly sweater event for foster kids. But not only that, 12 Strong is getting ready to put together an ugly sweater event for our Team Fast agents. So that's going to be awesome. And shout out to Aaron for connecting me to a Galveston agent. So we're going to now get my seller over here connected with her to buy in Galveston. So stay tuned to the events. And I'm like on cloud nine right now because I'm meeting so many amazing people. And I'm also building like-minded women that are coming into real estate with me. So the team is going to be bananas.
I love this. I absolutely love this, you guys. And we're going to have a whole training on the CMA that people are winning on. Delaney's doing it. Vanessa's doing it. Joelle's doing it. Aaron's doing it. So we're going to have a whole training on this as well, because these are things that you guys can do to start getting more appointments. And that's all that I want for you guys. All I want for you is appointments, because once they're in your grasp, they understand what you provide for value and expertise in this industry. I feel it's game over for anybody. So Tony Knott, let's hear from you. Thank you, gentlemen, for tuning in. All right. I love all the women on the team, but where's my men at, dude? Come on. Tony, what's up, bro?
Hey, okay. So I wanted to jump in there since you were asking for men there, Elias. And I was a little bit, I didn't think I should at first, because I literally just started onboarding yesterday. So the first thing I want to say is I want to sort of echo what Yulri and Sakia said earlier, all of their sentiments about Team Fast and being a part of this group. I was just telling my wife earlier this morning how excited I am about this this opportunity. And the reason I've chosen to do that, to be a part of this group, and is because I'm just so excited about the energy that I've experienced when I've been on these Zooms, and everyone's willingness to share and help one another and collaborate. So I'm stoked about that. And Elias, we've only talked a couple times. I've never met you in person, but I love you, man. I feel like I just really feel in my heart a lot of the stuff that you are always talking about. It's like I feel like a kindred spirit with you. So I'm very excited about all of this. And the one thing I wanted to share, I'm out here in Colorado. My family is moving. We're moving back to California later, early at some point next year, at least within the first half of next year, after my son is done with school. So I've felt a little bit on an island, like sometimes questioning myself, what am I doing? I can't do anything. I'm out here in Colorado. I'm licensed in California. Elias put a lot of those concerns to rest for me. And one action I am taking is I decided to fly out to California next week. And the one thing I'm really going hard on, I know there's so many ways to do real estate, and I do plan on narrowing some of those down for myself as far as generating business. But one thing I'm dialed into and I'm going all in on is YouTube. So I'm going out next week. I'll be out there for 4 days filming content, basically 8 to 10 hours a day to start putting up on my YouTube channel, and to start to drive that type of evergreen content. That's what I'm doing. And side note, Elias, I can talk to you offline about this, but I'd love if there's an opportunity to stop in there and see the office and meet the people there, just kind of shake hands and say
100%.
hello.
Listen, if you're going to be here next week, then you should probably attend Evolution. That's going to happen next week on the 25th. It's our remix of a mastermind bar camp style. So if you're in the area, Tony would love to meet you and have you at that event.
Okay, great. Well, I'll talk to you about that. I'll connect with you about that. I don't want to take up people's time, but thank you for that. And
well, I appreciate your contribution. And here's the thing, man, like the fact that you're flying out here to take action on something that you're passionate about shows a lot about what you're committed to creating in this space, my man. And listen, get yourself on camera and do that consistently. You'll change your business, man. So Tony, I appreciate your contributions. We're going to move on. Nicole Penland, rapid fire from you. What is working for you right now in your business that is creating results?
So like everyone else, events is working for me right now. My first event that I had done, and I am actually coming up on a year of hosting these cleanups every month in December. The first one I did was the day after Christmas last year. That has catapulted like relationships within my farm. Also, something that I've been doing here lately is a minimum of 6 open houses a week. More so to motivate me to do more door knocking. I look at open houses as a way to change my solicitation into an invitation. So even during the week, like I'll get up and I'm printing down to go door knock because I have 4 open houses this weekend. But just cranking it out. I've also noticed, so with the marketing resources that we get, when I get the open house reels, I also upload those to my YouTube as a YouTube short. When I was making videos, I might have been only getting like 5-6 views here and there. Every open house reel that I posted as a YouTube short has gotten at least 100 views within the hour of me posting them. So people like watching that. Also, something that I've been doing is using the heat maps for HomeSnap when getting ready to do my open houses. I take a list of the most likely. I actually pay my kid to make a spreadsheet for me. He goes in and gets because on HomeSnap you can get the information. So I'll send out an email blast inviting those neighbors as well, just in case I don't catch them in my door knocking. And I also call to invite them as well. And that's been helping. I've been noticing that like now when I'm at my open houses, it's more so neighbors that come by, which is really who I really want to come by, because I want the people who are looking to sell their houses to be like, oh man, that girl called me, she sent me an email, she's knocking on my door. Yeah, let's call her to sell our house. Right. So I've been making a lot of connections with a lot of people doing that as well.
I love that.
Also, so I have coming up, if you guys don't know how to do events or want to get involved in an event, I have a trunk or treat next week that you can collaborate with on Saturday. It's from 1 to 3 in Cortland Creek. I plan on having the fire department come, the mobile library on the bike guys coming. And I'm just inviting, small business owners, other realtors. I know a lot of y'all are in my same farm. I'm over in Maxwell Park, Cortland, Melrose area. I see a lot of y'all got listings over there, Eric, Andrea, etc. Colette. If y'all if y'all want to collaborate and come, set up a table. And then also I'm collaborating with the library. I have a family bingo night coming up in December, and we're going to start doing Fortnite tournaments in January at the public library.
I love it. I love it. Nias Cooks, what I want you to do is download the app HomeSnap, start playing with it. It will be a game changer. If you guys don't use HomeSnap right now, it is a must-have when you guys are on tours. It's your MLS on the go. It's a great way to send property tours, great way to do CMAs on the fly. Highly recommend that you just start playing with that tool. It is an absolute game changer. Here's the thing, you guys. If Nicole does what she's doing right now, that's an average of 72 open houses she'll do in 3 months. Think about that, 72 open houses. Now, she doesn't give a shit about selling that house. That would be nice. That doesn't benefit her though. But that's a vessel and that's an opportunity for her. So if she said 72, let's just do some simple math here, you guys. Say she did 72 open houses and times that by a minimum of 50 doors that she's knocking on. That's 3,600 attempts that she's had at getting in front of people. Now, obviously not everyone's going to open their door, but that's 3,600 more chances that she has to meet somebody that may potentially need to sell their home. So you guys, you have to look at your business and say, what are the activities that I'm doing? Events are great. I'm a huge believer in getting out and creating videos in our community, doing events, but also going back to the basics, you guys. Door knocking works. Yeah, no matter what, it works. Well, I don't know what to say. Well, just here's a script. It's in Sales Mastery. Go out and say that. It's going to seem clunky at first, but once you start getting through a few houses, it starts to be fluid, starts to be fluid. So go out there. You guys, I want to share a statistic with you right now that came from our Zillow Flex department. So half of our contracts are from leads that are 6 months plus old, or 6 months or more older in our system. So use this now as an opportunity to reconnect with your older leads or people who got scared by the market. I promise you right now, there are opportunities within our own database with our own lead lead pond, and there's tons and tons of opportunity that lives right in your own database. The sentiment has changed, but are you scheduling time to say, you know what, I'm going to make 50 calls no matter what today, right? Some of the times we do the community events because it's fun, it's easier. I don't really have to call and get rejected, but those are the things right now, I promise you, you're going to find tons and tons of opportunities. So the point of this conversation today is that you have 72 days left in this year, right? You still have a chance to get a Christmas escrow. You still have a chance to, right? If you get in contract within the next couple of weeks, you can do a 30-day close. You still have the ability to have a Christmas escrow. I don't know about you guys, but those Christmas escrows, especially if you have little ones, you want to travel, you want to do some things, that can definitely make an impact on your families. So are you being relentless? Are you being disciplined? Are you being consistent? Are you being fearless? Are you doing all of this to say, you know what, no matter what, I'm going to go out and figure this business out? Or come January 1, are you going to be looking on Indeed and trying to find a job that's going to pay you 9 to 5 and will pay you a cool $60,000 a year, and maybe you'll get a 10% increase in 3 years? I don't know about you, but that's not the lifestyle I want. So like I've said this before, I'm going to put an insurance plan on that. The insurance plan is making sure that we are bringing people together, that I'm working my ass off, that I'm taking chances, that I'm traveling, that I'm meeting people, I'm in the right rooms, I'm networking, all these things. One more thing I want to share about, and we're going to talk about this in the coming weeks, is your agent attraction ability. You guys, through our agent attraction model with EXP, you guys have the ability to build passive income. Now, some of you are not leaning into this opportunity, and it's okay. It takes a little bit of time. But here's what I want you to do, and this comes from one of the best in the entire industry. What I want you to do is I want you to send out 5 invites every single week to either group coaching or the Monday Mastermind with the Fast Forward Movement. If you're not a part of Fast Forward Movement, make sure that you send me a DM on Slack so I can make sure that you are in that room every single Monday. Use those as a vessel to say, you know what, Lucy, I know that we've connected. I have this opportunity and it happens on Monday. It is 750 people throughout the world or throughout the country coming together to mastermind and share their playbooks. I know that you would benefit from that. I would love for you to be my guest. Cool, I'll send you the invite and all I want you to do is sit in that room and then afterwards tell me what you thought, right? Invite people to group coaching. I promise you, all you have to do is send out 5 invites every single week and it will change your business. I promise you, it's changed my life, it's changed my business. So I want to encourage you guys to lean into that. We're going to talk more and more about that. But if you don't know what to say, don't know what to do, oh my God, I don't understand that. Listen, all I want you to do is just invite them. Invite them and get them in the rooms. And I promise you, once they see the value of this amazing company, then you can have those further conversations. Bring them into our world. So let's do this. I want to wrap up the conversation. We'll go to 3 people, hear some of your key takeaways. Let's go to Sarah Long, our comedian, our communicator, or excuse me, our contributor, our content creator. Sarah Long, where's my little buddy at today?
Well, I got a nanny. So
okay.
Yeah, please believe I'm not like I'm definitely took money out of my 401k and I'm investing in the next 6 months to have a nanny in the morning so I can really like fully commit to this business. I know that if I don't fire at all cylinders, I'm not going to be as successful as I can potentially be. So this is a great meeting. I've taken so much from it. You know, and now that I've got this morning nanny, in the mornings, I want to be able to finally get my shit together, go into the Walnut Creek office, do some cold calling. I've got several agents who I've been really bonding with. Shout out to Cam, shout out to George, they're like, I'll door knock with you. So I want to start door knocking. These are things that I have no excuse as to why I haven't done them. I just haven't done them because, oh, I have a baby. Oh, I haven't lost my baby weight. Oh, you know what I mean? It's all bullshit. So, so this is the next step. I'm investing 6 months, basically giving myself 6 months to be able to finally start making money on my own. And I'm absolutely committed to that. So today's day 1 of that. I'm very excited.
Yes, you know, hey, let's give her a congratulations. She made some sacrifices. She pulled some money. She did what she had to. Don't tell me to. I'm talking to the people. So this is so exciting.
What's up, Silas?
I'm very excited for you. And here's the thing. What I would do is I would pick a neighborhood in Walnut Creek. And I would say, okay, how many homes are in this neighborhood? There is 700 homes in this particular area of Walnut Creek. I would knock on every single person's door, even if it took me a span of 4 weeks. I would knock. Everyone in that community is going to get a knock on the door from me. They're going to see my flyer. They're going to see my door hanger. And I'm going to do this over and over and over again and put myself on the map. So Sarah, I love this.
And I've talked to Cam, and there's a neighborhood I grew up in because I grew up here. And I just moved back to have my baby, but there's this beautiful, I mean, I love it. And this is a neighborhood I'm passionate about. I grew up in this neighborhood and I talked to Cam. Cam's like, let's go. So that's probably, and it's in Walnut Creek. So that's probably the first neighborhood I'm going to hit. So yes, I'm very optimistic and ready to get it.
Oh, I love this. I love this. Mel, you had your hand up. One more last contribution before we wrap up the room.
Actually, I just wanted to let Sarah know that I am an admirer of yours. I love your social media page. You're fucking hilarious. And I wrote you a message on Slack like a week ago. I don't know if you
wrote you back.
Okay, cool. I would love to connect with you. I'm also in Walnut Creek. I grew up in Walnut Creek. My parents live right up Northgate Road by Northgate High School, which is where I went. And
that's where I went as well.
So we have a lot in common. I'd love to collaborate with you. So
I would love to.
Just throw your number in Slack so that I can reach out.
Yay. Thank you, Melody.
You guys, who's your people? Who's going to be your accountability group, like self-led accountability groups? I promise you guys, if you have one, get 2 more. Have a team of people, because you always got that friend that keeps it super real with you. Maybe you need some of that. Be like, hey, that's bullshit. Why didn't you make your phone calls? Wait a minute, you said that you want to have that. You said you want to go to Hawaii. You said you want to provide this for things for your kids. What the fuck? Why are you sleeping on your own dreams? Get up. Let's go. Let's go knock on. You know what? I'm getting coffee. What do you want? I'll be there in 20 minutes. Shit. Okay. Put your walking shoes on because we're going. We're leaving my car at your house and we're just going to walk from your house. That's the type of fucking accountability person that you need. And if your accountability person is not right now in your face, then find a new accountability person. So you guys, as we close out the room, I want to share some sentiment with you. And this is about really thinking differently about your business. The mind is alive when it's flexible and adaptable. It can be updated, take new form, and endure change. The mind is dead when it is fixed and immovable. It cannot absorb new ideas or thoughts. It's stiff and it's brittle. When we lose our ability to adapt, to move with the environment, to tolerate new beliefs and shape our old ones, our mind is at risk of being outdated. The fixed mind becomes a relic. Be open-minded to change. Be open-minded to doing new things in this market, to push yourself in ways that you've never pushed yourself. Stop limiting yourself because you believe in your mind that you can't do these things. I'm not good on video. Shut up. Like, just get out there and just start creating. Because I promise you, there was a time where Sarah didn't make any video. I challenged her 30 days and she had over 117,000 people see her face and she got over 100 new followers. I think in one day you got 100 followers when we did our presentation in Vegas. Point being, I love that last line. The fixed mind becomes a relic. Be open-minded, be versatile, be adaptable, and try new things, you guys, and I promise your business will grow. Listen, I appreciate everyone's contributions. We could stay on all day, but I gotta go. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And as always, you guys, keep it moving towards your dreams, goals, and vision, and don't let anything come in the way of that. Have a wonderful day. Peace.